What's going on? It's Guido from Action Figure Encounters. Today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Black Series Moff Gideon from the Mandalorian. Let's get started. Let's look at the box. As usual, Star Wars the Black Series on top. In the middle it says Star Wars the Mandalorian and Moff Gideon. The side, you have a picture of Moff Gideon and a TIE fighter on top. In the back, you have the same exact picture of him, just a little zoomed in. He's number 8 from the Mandalorian line. And you have the bio, which you can look at. Okay, the other side, all you have is the Star Wars Black Series logo. This is what the top looks like. And this is what the bottom looks like. That's the barcode if you need it. Let's get this guy out of the box to see what he looks like up close and personal, okay? Out of the box, he comes with a DarkSaber and a small blaster. He also comes with a cape, of course, but I don't consider it an accessory because he's always going to be wearing that. I don't think there's anyone that's going to have this figure out of the box and not display him with his cape on throughout the few episodes that he was in The Mandalorian. He always had a cape on, so it just doesn't add up for him not to be wearing his cape. I think this guy takes a shower with a cape on, as a matter of fact. Let's look at the blaster. It's the same blaster that he was hiding in the final episode of Season 2. He hid it under his cape when he was laying on the ground in the control room. And an accessory that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to seeing, and I'm sure there's some people who don't or are not going to get Moff Gideon, but they would like to get this accessory. I'm sure they want to get the DarkSaber. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It has a translucent border around it. I'm pretty sure the camera does catch it. And this guy I have to mention, when it comes to accessories, they hit the nail on the head. I didn't complain much about Greef Karga. The 2 blasters were okay. Maybe, like I said, a tracking fob would have been cool too. When Kuiil, I wish he would have brought something else besides that blaster that I think he shot a blur with, and that's it. Meanwhile, this guy doesn't need anything else. He has his DarkSaber and his blaster. Let's look at all the detail on the figure. The figure itself, in my opinion, is just there, in a sense that it's good. Let's look at the head sculpt. Sides, the back of the head, and with that face printing technique, definitely spot on. Spot on, spot on. It's definitely Esposito over here. One complaint, mine came with paint on the bridge of the nose. It's a simple fix, a little acetone, Q-tip, and just kind of rub it gently, make sure you don't get anything else, and it's not something to die over. I really like the fact that this thing is glossy, and you know how I love the silver accents. I love the small little paint details. The hidden pins on the joints is another thing that make it so much better. It gives it more of that realistic look. You see that's the little hole that you put the cape into. And we're going to try that out next. But yeah, overall, based on looks alone, really, really nice figure. Let's get the cape going. And like I said, I love all the small little details, little buckles, little paint, The belt, black and red, my favorite color. And let's see how he stands with the cape on. Stands just fine. And it's definitely, it's on there. He's not gonna just get off him just with wind. It's there. The cape is on and it's meant to be on. Alright guys, let's look at the articulation next. Took off the cape just to show you guys the articulation, but let's go. You can look, oh no, don't tell me that. Oh no, he could look that far up. His hand goes down. He has double neck articulation, so it does help him. Look to one side, look to the right. Not much head tilt. Well, a little bit. Okay. Oh, this guy's arm go all the way up. And they go. Oh, am I ruining this? Oh, nice. The soft rubber allows it for the arms to go this far out. Not bad. Does he have it? He doesn't have butterfly joints. His elbows been a little bit more than 90 degrees. Just a tad more. And they have a swivel. And his wrists rotate. And they have hinges on both of them. He has a trigger finger on the right hand and just a regular gripping hand on the left. I have to say this, mine came with a little bit of paint missing on the gloves. It's not a big deal though. He has ab crunch. It goes this far down, this far back. He could kick his legs up this much, just on 90 degrees. Thigh swivel. And he could bend his knees. Just a little bit more than 90 degrees, and he has knee swivel as well. At the feet, he has the regular Black Series ankle pivots. They go that far back, forward. All right, let's put his cape back on. And let's put his blaster in there. He has a holster, by the way, for the blaster. And the blaster definitely should go in. It feels like rubber. I'm sorry, it feels like leather, but it's plastic, of course. But it does have the feeling of leather. And the blaster goes in there perfectly. Toys. Let's get other figures next to him. Let's see how he sizes up. Here he goes next to the Mandalorian and the child. He looks a bit short. Is this guy a shorty? He looks a bit short. Let's see him next to other Imperials. There he goes next to General Viz, Finn, some random officer, and of course, Moff Gideon has to be next to Moff Tarkin. And he does look very short. He does look very, very short. Here he is next to my guy, a little short for a trooper, Luke Skywalker. And here he goes with some stormtroopers, some Revenant troopers, some scout troopers on the right, and those Galaxy's Edge troopers on the left. You know he needs backup. He's gonna face the Mandalorian, so he definitely needs backup. Call all the troopers. And here he goes with Darth Vader. the latest edition of him in the brand new Black Series boxes. Definitely soft goods all day. I could only imagine how much better he would have been if he had a soft goods cape. Final thoughts. Overall, a really nice figure. A little bit of complaint. I wish he came with a soft goods cape. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this video, but I'm going to continue to say it. That would have been, I think that would have made it so much better. Also, I think he's a bit short. I definitely think he's a bit short because the Mandalorian and him are, I think, the same height, and he's even shorter than the Mandalorian, so I think that didn't come off that good. Besides from that, he looks majestic. He looks full of power. He looks demanding. The accessories are everything you expected to come with him, came with him. You don't need anything else. DarkSaber, blaster, done. So I would definitely recommend it if you guys picked it up. That's about it. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you thought about it. What you think of the figure. Do you agree with me? Is he too short? Or do you think he's just right? Also, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, guys.